God, your jump is pathetic. It's so short. Yep, that's what that is. Just full bravery, not stupidity. Doesn't make sense because you don't see. Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing A Knight Never Yields. Now, my understanding is that it's like a trap-based game. Seen that before, nothing particularly new there. But I believe what sets this one apart is that you navigate a trap room and then the lights go out and you have to be able to do it a second time. Do you know where we are? This is the last trial, isn't it? Yes. Your last trial. Then you will finally become a knight, and I can finally go home. When you told me what will happen to me, I didn't want to come home. Why would I want to? I just wanted not to exist. And now, can't wait to be home. To be with my family, to paint. It's been so long. Let's not wait any longer then. Get a run on. Space to jump. Easy peasy. Well, the timing of that was really terrible. Can I use the arrow keys? Oh no, you kind of automatically get moving. I think I hate this control scheme and probably would much rather be using a controller. This is really strange. I have my hands like this and like two claws to be able to hit the control, the space, and the mouse, as well as like the WASD. Excellent, you've made it. It was close, thou. Yes, you didn't expect it. You know, it's very medieval. It's very fancy. You didn't expect the last trial to be easy, right? Now finish it. Blind, I know. Ready for a teleport? No, never. I hate when you do that. I thought you must be used to it by now. Anyway, this is your last blind trial. Honestly, even though I opened this up by saying what the concept of the game was, I did nothing to memorize the layout. I was too busy trying to figure out the controls. I thought the game would give me more warning before it introduced the hook. I guess I wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't, right? You wouldn't. Remember all you have learned. Remember. The remember made me think of like the Lion King as like Cloud Mufasa fades away. Okay, well good. I don't actually have to do it because I was going to get destroyed. Hello? Anybody here? There's a lot of story up front for a game that seems like it doesn't need a lot of story. Welcome, apprentice, to the Order of Blind Knights. It seems like willingly, you know? It seems like you guys can see when it suits you. This is our castle, last stronghold standing against the eternal darkness. I don't know what you're talking about. I think I shouldn't be here. I'm certain you should be here. So, you know, how about that? And, you know, my vote counts for 2 because I'm taller. Why else would you be here? I got lost in the dark, and that's why you're here. You ever wandered around at nighttime and, like, bumped into a wall? You're now a part of the Order of the Blind Knights. Come inside, I'll explain everything. And take that blue cube on your way here, will ya? I guess. Oh, it's just to start the running. That's not something you actually have to, like, maintain. God, your jump is pathetic. It's so short. That gives so little room for forgiveness when you have to do things blind. There's a huge hole in the ground. I think you should know. Yeah, we like it there. It's a good hole. Good place. There was nowhere else to put it. Managed to fit it in. Really adds a lot of, really ties the whole castle together. You're talented. I just jumped over it. Oh yeah, never seen raw talent like that. You didn't hesitate. Unlike other apprentices, you are brave. Yep, that's what that is. Just full bravery, not stupidity. Thanks, but I'm not. Of course you are. Now get ready for. I'm feeling sick. You'll get used to it now. I don't want to get used to it. I am not an apprentice and I shouldn't be here. I just got lost in the dark and found our castle. Only those who are worthy find this place. Oh, that's a neat concept. It's like, you know, wandering into the wardrobe or something like that. You're here for a reason. To tell you, but first, I'll tell you, but first come inside. I was almost there, but you teleported me back here, and the door was closed anyways. You must get to the doors as you did before, but this time with eyes closed. You kidding me? Why? I mean, it seems like your eyes are continuously blocked off anyways. Prove yourself. How am I supposed to do this? I'll trip and fall. A huge hole in the ground. Yeah, and if you're not worthy, you'll die. And that's just the way it is. Nothing will happen to you. Lower your visor now. You have... It was low the whole time, man. You have other senses than sight. Use them. I'm not gonna taste when there's a hole in the ground, man. Give me more to go off of than that. You can hear your surroundings and the music of the castle. I don't know how it works, but it will help you. Just listen to it. Oh, so you have to kind of learn like the beats and the moments. And do you remember the blue cube you picked up? It can help you with the rhythm of the castle. You will know when to jump over the hole in the ground. Are you ready? That's good. Don't think, feel it. And hurry up, the eternal darkness is closing in. Oh, son of a bitch. I think it's so stupid to have D initiate to start running. I get that that's a right directional key, but why not make it one of the other buttons I'm already going to be using anyways, like space or something, you know? Yeah, that seems silly. Did I do it at the right time? You failed. Yeah, obviously. So this thing is going to tell me when to... So I don't actually have to memorize anything? That makes me wonder what the hook of the game is after all then. It's do a simple trap room and then do it again with the game telling you when to do it rather than any sort of reaction. Good, rise your visor. You did well. Ready for your next trial? I guess, man. I don't really know why I'm a part of this at all. Number of trials and scatters through like a million different numbers there to really build emphasis. 2. There was 2 of them in the end. Get a clean run award for finishing a trial without losing a single life. Well, proceed to the next one. Now, what is that eternal darkness you were talking about? I didn't see any. You did. What are you talking about? Well, obviously you're not going to see it. It's just going to happen. You did it. Got you here to the castle. I just got lost in the dark. We keep circling the same idea. And do you remember what was before the dark? It was sunny day suddenly. It was strange, but it didn't last for eternity. It's a bit darker now, but I can see normally. Oh, yeah, you gotta take that visor off now and again, man. That's why things are dark. The eternal darkness touched you. It didn't consume you. For now. For now. Can happen again? Yes. I don't want it to happen again. I don't want to be a part of this, man. Just let me go home. Teach me how to avoid it. I don't know. I guess that's probably what he's building the words, but give me more information. Quit speaking in riddles. It will be all right. We lost a lot of time talking. You must move deeper into the castle to protect yourself. Oh, I don't wanna. I'll explain everything later. Explain now. Why later? Why not now? It seems like you might as well just give me the information. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to try to listen to the music. I'm going to try to use that as like a cue in case that cube isn't going to be there to help me. There you go. That's the musical cue you have to go off of. What is this place? There were spikes in the ground? You're in the castle of the blind knights. It's an old place, much, much older than I can remember. We use it to train our apprentices here. Train for what? To conquer eternal darkness. It could be conquered? Then you guys haven't like banished it or defeated it or kept it locked away or something? By seeing. Oh, brilliant. How do you overcome death? By living? Come on, man. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, the sense of sight. It doesn't make sense because you don't see. It does. It does. Forget you, kid. You proved it yourself when entering the castle. I bet you can prove it again right now. I bet you can prove it. Sassing me, you shrouded old man. No, don't teleport me. Ah! I hate it. It's best to do it when you're not expecting it. Trust me. Still. I know, but now focus and reach the doors again with eyes closed. You didn't tell me anything. Everything. Nothing. Basically. I have very little to go off of. I know. I'll get around to it. But now you need to hurry. See if the box is going to be present every time. If the box is going to be present every time, then there's no memorization. I guess kind of. I guess you kind of have to anticipate because it doesn't give you a ton of time to react. But so far, the game is a bit of a joke in terms of difficulty. Yeah, you did great. I'm no apprentice. It's more about being a blind knight. I want to be a blind knight. The eternal darkness. This is like the 9th time this game has fed me the same pieces of plot. I was touched. Eternal darkness? Really? I saw the signs far too many times. I'm almost certain of it. It will consume you. We don't know that. That's right, I don't. But what if you were? Some training here can't hurt now, can it? No, but let's proceed to the next trial and just keep training. the story could have been done in 2 sentences or whatever. It's the reluctant kid just means that we're getting the same pieces of story information over and over. Are you sure about the eternal darkness? I just thought I would septuple check. You know, I double checked, I triple checked, and now we're on to like the 9th check. Are you certain? Is it for... I wish I wasn't, but as you know, this is my whole thing. There must be something that can be done. I don't know anything. I'll finish the trials, I promise, just make it go away. There's no I'll try and figure it out. Surely something will work. Damn you! I'm telling you, there's so little to go off of. So little forgiveness. There we go. 3 jumps. Look at all those jumps. And look, I found it again. I found the secret. This is how you deal with the eternal darkness, right? That's as simple as that. Okay, there. I will say the music helps a little bit, but it still is like, I've been playing for 10 minutes and I feel like I haven't played the game yet. I've been playing for 13 minutes. I feel like I haven't played the game yet. Told you I'd find something. You guys didn't even think to look at the books in your own castle? No wonder you've been running blindly away from this thing for so long that you can't even remember. Maybe you should have tried to solve the problem rather than running from it. How about that? Oh, you better come inside and give her a quick read. I earned the achievement Believer, and I honestly don't know if I technically qualify. Don't know if I believe. I'm reading. It's a weird language. Dots instead of letters. Pictures of machines. The castle's filled with traps. There's a new one right ahead of you that you gotta watch out for. What was the point of starting the game at the end to teach me the complex ways of jump, crouch, and slash if you were then gonna painstakingly introduce the new... There's some flaws in like the way information is fed in this game. Not in this book, not anywhere in the world. I'm sorry, nothing can be done. It sounds like you just gave up. Seems like you've looked in like your immediate vicinity. Like if I were to look, if I was like, what's the meaning of life? I don't know. I'm not seeing any evidence. You know, I just don't think it's out there. I've looked high and low, and it's just, you know, if you really put my feet to the coals. No, I don't think it's out there. How long before it consumes me? Could be months, could be a couple of days. That's still a lot of time then. I got my whole life ahead of me. A couple of days? Are you kidding me? This is the Middle Ages where like, you know, a paper cut or like diarrhea would take you out. You're done. No coming back from that. My life expectancy is exactly where I would expect it to be. For what? Look, Mr. Shrouded Man? I don't know how you're shrouded. Literally haven't seen you, but you know, I could tell. Like, the way the shroud really like funneled your voice. I could tell. I could hear a shroud from a mile away. I'll make you a deal. I will finish this one trial and then go home. How's that for a deal? I'm tapping out pretty well immediately and be with my family and friends. I'll be back in 2 weeks or something. I don't know. Maybe never. Or 2 months. 6 tops. I promise. I can't. Let's do this. All right. We got the crouching, which I could honestly just hold. Why are the jumps so impossible? I could just stay holding crouch for like most of the thing and it doesn't seem to penalize me in any way. Trial of humility. I don't know if it was that humble. There's some rhythm to it. Makes it a lot easier when I can just hold the crouch for like a long time there. Every level gets its own achievement, but completing the levels doesn't feel like much of an achievement, you know? I did it. Now, time for me to go. I'm out of here. Mind teleporting me to back home, maybe? Show me the way out? Listen, I can't let you out. Why not? Eternal darkness. We've been over this so many times. I don't want to hear the words eternal or darkness one more time, dude. You can get hurt. Seriously, I'll be careful. I won't let it happen. You promised me. I didn't promise anything. That's true. He didn't. That's on you, kid. He did not. Now you're calling him a liar. Man, that's not his fault that you're a bad listener and that you're putting words in his mouth. Can't blame him for that, you know? I just want to go home. What if I don't see my dog or toys ever again? My parents. I hope someone's there to look after your dog. Kid. I hate you. Don't talk to me. And now I'm just stuck doing this. Oh, I can barely see what's going on. Oh, do you think I could do it? Do you think I could do one with no retries? What did it start with? It started with a crouch, right? 2 jumps, then a crouch again. Oh, I stood up in the middle of it. What am I thinking? Foolish. Do you know what's ridiculous? Is that you can hold you can hold crouch and still jump. So if you just hold crouch the entire time, it completely negates that as like anything you have to remember. And so in that sense, that was one of the easiest ones yet, because all it was 2 jumps, and I just held crouch the rest of the time. Forfeit the trials. Quit entirely. I'm out of here. I'm going home. Are you okay, kid? You can talk to me whenever you want. I won't pressure you. But if you try to talk to me about going home, I'm not going to listen. All I want to talk about is the eternal darkness. I completely want to dominate your life. And, you know, I'm not very supportive in any way. I'm here to talk, but I'm not actually going to help. False. False offers from the Shrouded Man. Take your time. Well, at least now I'm kind of free to do things on my own. But look at how, like, all I have to do is jump now. That seems like a fairly broken component of the game. That's, yeah, kind of nothing, hey? Trial of stature. Yeah, short stature. Just remaining crouched the entire time. Oh, the first thing was a jump. I wasn't prepared for the first thing to be a jump. Dang, nabbit. I guess I could make a mistake. I guess you kind of have to memorize the tiniest bit in the sense that, like, you have to know which ones are a jump. I think the next one's a crouch. Ah, damn it. Well, you know, it's just kind of the story's not really grabbing me. I've kind of mocked the story relentlessly, maybe a little bit too much, maybe a little bit unforgivingly, and the gameplay's not really grabbing me because the concept just, it seemed so much more interesting than the execution ended up being. Unfortunately, the game just is built in a way that doesn't feel challenging. It's just kind of frustrating. I don't know about that one. I had some good laughs with it, I guess. But yeah, I'll have a link down below if people want to check it out for themselves. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again. See you.